Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
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 Hare Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare
Ram
Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram
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 Ram Ram
Ram
Hare
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 Hare Krishna
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 Krishna Hare
Hare
Hare Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram
Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram
Ram Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram Ram Ram
Ram
Hare
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 Ram Ram
Hare
Ram Hare
Krishna 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 Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram
Hare
Hare Hare
Hare Ram Hare Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare Hare
Hare Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
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 Ram
Krishna
Hare Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram Hare Hare
Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna Krishna
Ram
Hare
Hare
Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram, Ram
Hare
Ram, Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare,
Ram
Ram Hare
Hare
Ram, Ram
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare,
Ram
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 Hare Ram,
Ram
Ram Ram,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram
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 Hare
Ram
Ram,
Hare
Ram Ram, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare, Ram
Ram
Hare
Ram
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 Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Ram Hare Krishna. Om Nam Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Om Nam Ram Hare Krishna,
Hare Ram Hare Krishna
Om Nam Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Om Nam Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Om Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna.
वाञ्छा कल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्येव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय। नामाचार्य श्रील हरिदास ठाकुर की जय। प्रेम से को श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद की जय। श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय। All glories to assembled devotees. Please accept my humble obeisances. This is Bhagavati Vasudha Devidasi from Mangalore, India. Please forgive me for stopping all of you from ecstatic chanting. Let us move on to the next part of the session. I'd like to read the 10 offenses to the holy name given by Vyasadeva and Padma Purana. 1. To blaspheme the devotees who have dedicated their lives for propagating the holy name of the Lord. 2. To consider the names of demigods like Lord Shiva or Lord Brahma to be equal to or independent of the name of the Lord Vishnu. 3. To disobey the orders of the spiritual master. 4. To blaspheme the Vedic scriptures or scriptures in pursuance to the Vedic version. 5. To consider the glories of chanting Hare Krishna to be an imagination. 6. To give some interpretations to the holy name of the Lord. 7. To commit sinful activities on the strength of the holy name. 8. To consider the chanting of Hare Krishna as one of the auspicious ritualistic activities which are offered in the Vedas as fruitive activities, Karma Kanda. 9. To instruct a faithless person about the glories of the holy name. 10. To not have complete faith in the chanting of the holy name and to maintain material attachments even after understanding so many instructions on this matter. It is also an offense to be inattentive while chanting. Every devotee who claims to be a Vaishnava must guard against these offenses in order to quickly achieve the desired success, Krishna Prema. So once again, I thank everyone for joining Bhaktisangha conference call. Let us move on to the next part of the session, that is Srimat Bhagavatam class. May I know who all are joining the call today?
हरे कृष्ण भगवती वसुधा माता जय दंडवत प्रणाम शिला प्रभुपाद की जय गुरु महाराज की जय प्रीतिदास जी from Charlotte. हरे कृष्णा.
Hare Krishna Preeti Mataji. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you Mataji for joining Bhakti Sangha conference call. Hare Krishna.
हरे कृष्णा.
Hare Krishna Bhagavati Vasudha Mataji, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. This is Vinita Gandharvika Devidasi from College Station, Texas. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Vinita Gandharvika Mataji, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you Mataji for joining Bhakti Sangha conference call. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Bhagavati Vasudha Mataji. All glories Srila Prabhupada and Guru Maharajas. My humble obeisances to you and all the devotees. This is Krishna Kumari Devidasi from Ral.
Hare Krishna Krishna Kumari Mataji, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you Mataji for joining Bhakti Sangha conference call. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Bhagavati Vasudha Mataji, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada and Shri Guru and Shri Gauranga. All the glories to the assembled devotees. This is Manjari Leela Devidasi from Naperville. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Manjari Leela Mataji. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you, Mataji, for joining Bhaktisangha conference. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Bhagavati Vasudha Mataji. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. This is Shama Guru Devidasi from Charlotte.
Hare Krishna, Shama Gauri Mataji. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you, Mataji, for joining Bhaktisangha conference call. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Bhagavati Vasudha Mataji. Please accept my humble obeisances. My humble obeisances to all the assembled devotees. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. All glories to Sri Sri Guru and Gauranga. This is Sushmita from Canada.
Hare Krishna, Susmita Mataji. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you, Mataji, for joining Bhaktisangha conference call. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada and Guru Maharaj and to all the Vaishnava devotees. This is Ekaradika Leela Devidasi from United States.
Hare Krishna, Ekaradika Leela Mataji. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you, Mataji, for joining Bhaktisangha conference call. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Is there anyone who would like to introduce on the call today? Okay. Yeah, I welcome all of you once again. Thank you everyone for joining today's. I welcome all of you once again for joining Bhakti Sangha conference call. Today we are really fortunate to have His Grace Sukhakara Krishna Prabhuji to enlighten us on the topic of Srimat Bhagavatam, verse 7.11.18 to 20. So Hare Krishna Prabhuji, please accept all of our humble obeisances. But before I hand over the call to Prabhuji, I would like to hand over the call to Susmita Mataji for the brief introduction on Prabhuji. Hare Krishna. Over to you, Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Please accept my humble obeisances. Hare Krishna, dear devotees. Today we are so fortunate to have His Grace Sukhakara Krishna Prabhuji as our speaker. So Prabhuji is a South Indian Brahmin born in Kerala, but he is currently residing at Chennai after his retirement. He is a commerce graduate from Kolkata University and a professionally a chartered accountant as well as a cost and management accountant. He started his spiritual life in Mombasa, Kenya in 1989 and met His Holiness Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj. His Holiness Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj. Then when he got another assignment in Muscat, Oman, he met his Guru Maharaj, His Holiness Jayapat Goswami Maharaj. Sukhakara Krishna Prabhuji took first initiation from His Holiness Jayapat Goswami Maharaj in 1993 in Sharjah and started a ISKCON Yatra, Syamades Yatra in Sharjah in 1993 as per the order of Guru Maharaj. He took Brahmanical initiation in 1998, Syamades Sahaja, UAE. As per as the order of the spiritual master, Prabhuji started a new yatra in Amjan in 2000 and his Guru Maharaj named it as Srivas Angandes. Until 2009, he was in Saja and at that time recommended approximately 2000 initiation to his Guru Maharaj. Prabhuji knows 18 languages and 12 Indian and 6 foreign languages, which include Hindi, Bengali, Tamil, Malayalam, Telugu, Kannada, Marathi, etc. The foreign languages are English, French, Sri Lankan, Bangladeshi, etc. All these languages he is using for the worldwide Zoom preaching. Sukhakara Krishna Prabhuji delivers almost 3 lectures every day on Zoom, preaching all over the world in different languages for the pleasure of Sri Sri Guru and Gauranga. His objective is to do Jivadaya by way of selfless preaching all over the world for the pleasure of Sri Sri Guru and Gauranga and attain the lotus feet of Sri Sri Radha Madhav in this very life in order to do more pure devotional service uninterruptedly and eternally. This is a wonderful brief introduction of Prabhuji. So now I will hand over the call to you, Mataji. Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji, thank you so much for that brief introduction. Hare Krishna Prabhuji, please accept all of our humble obeisances. Thank you so much Prabhuji for giving your valuable time and association in this Bhakti Sangha conference call. Very happy to see you on this call Prabhuji again. Please take over the call. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Bhagavati Vasudha Mataji, thank you very much for inviting me for the forum today. And thanks to Susmita Mataji. I wrote so many things. I'm not so great. Just by God's grace it came, and I want to, whatever you read, it's only Guru Maharaj and Krishna's mercy. And I thank Bhaktisangha because this is such a spiritual word created in the material world. Every day, 2 sections, one in the afternoon, one in the night in India, or in the morning only. It is such a wonderful thing. Full Bhagavatam and Chaitanya Charitamrita, Krishna and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So I thank all the people who have started this, Shamagori Mataji and everybody, and Vinita Gandhara Mataji, Priti Vilas Mataji, all. So today, since it's the Kartik Mana is going on, so instead of doing Jai Radha Madhava, I want to sing Vrindavana Ramyasthan. This is a small song. Vrindavana Ramyasthana Divya Chintamani Dhama Ratana Mandira Manohara Avarta Kalindi Nire Rajahamsa Keli Kore Tahe Shobhe Kanata Kamala Tara Madhye Pita Ashtadale Besita Ashtadale Pradhana Nahita Tara Madhye Ratnasane Boshiya Chendui Jane Shama Sange Sundari Radhika Urupa Lavanya Rashi Amiya Podiche Khasi Hasiya Parihasa Sambhasani Narotama Dase Koi Nitya Leela Sukhamoy Sadai Puruka Mora Mani Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. Thank you very much, Vinita Gandhara Mataji. I see all of you as Manjaris from the spiritual world. Such wonderful service you do. Whenever I open the mobile, it is Priti Vilasi Mataji or Gandharvika Mataji or Vinita Mataji. You are all having nothing other than Krishna consciousness. Your family is just side, but the main is Krishna consciousness. So when I see all of you, I feel so happy. I would like you to open the video and let me have the darshan matra, because if I don't see you, how will I get the inspiration to talk? All are closing, you are watching, but I'm not able to watch. So I want all the Matajis, Prabhus to just open, because nothing wrong. If you're cooking also, you can cook and just keep hearing. Thank you very much. All others are annoyed, I think, not opening. Yes, Kaliya Mataji has come and Shama Gauri Mataji. Hare Krishna, Captain. Kripamaya Sita Mataji, where is then Manjari Leela Mataji, European accent Mataji. She speaks so nicely English. Then Bhagavati Vasudha Mataji, Valli Mataji, doctor. Lalita Dinabandhu Mataji, such a good lecture. I know all people. Shruti Mataji, Mohini Lakshmi not seen, Revati Mataji not seen, Krishna Mataji not seen, Ekali Radhika Mataji not seen, lot of Krishna and Kshatriyas, Harita Mataji not seen, Amrita Radhika not seen, Nandapriya Mataji not seen, Induleka Mataji not seen, all Chaitanya Chaitanya such good classes, Hemangi Gomshan not seen, Preeti Devi Mataji not seen, Kiran Mataji not seen, Krishna, no, sorry. I think all are annoyed. That's why not coming. No problem. So at least during the class, you please open out so that I can.
Thank you for taking attendance, Prabhuji. Thank you so much.
Because all are my God sisters. So it's my desire to watch. By watching you, I will get some good points to talk. So this one, what we read, Vrindavana Ramyasthan, we will not take much time. I'll just read the whole purport small. The beautiful place known as Vrindavan is transcendental abode in the spiritual world, and it is composed entirely of divine touchstones. This Vrindavan, Golok Vrindavan is made of touchstones. There are many enchanting temples bedecked with costly jewels. The royal swans, known as Rajahamsa, frolic in the waters of river Yamuna, which surrounds the transcendental island. In the midst of the divine river is a beautiful golden lotus of 100 petals. In the center of that lotus is a golden platform surrounded by the 8 petals, Ashtasakis. Situated upon those 8 petals are the 8 principal Sakis, Lalita, Vishaka, and all of them. Headed by Lalita, Vishaka, and Sudevi, Rangadevi, Chitralekha, Chitra. In the center of the surrounding petals, the divine couple presides, seated upon a jeweled throne. In the company of Lord Shama sits the beautiful Radhika, Radharani ki jai ho. The waves of their beauty and sweetness are emanating showers of nectar in the form of their tops, which are filled with flood of laughing and joking as they address one another. Narottam Das says, may this eternal pastimes overflow with transcendental joy be ever manifest in my heart. Thank you very much. So this is so good, just to remind of the Kartik Mahina. Kartik Mahina is the best month in the whole year. That's Krishna's telling, but Radharani says Purushottam Mahina is the best because that comes once in 4 years. So now we will go straight into the verses. Srimat Bhagavatam, 7th canto, 11th chapter, 18, 19 and 20. 3 verses. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayana Namaskritam Narancheva Narottamam. So I think we will straight away go to the verse and then we'll chant this mantras later. Ritam Unchashilam Proktam Amritam Yad Ayachitam Mritam Tu Nitya Yachna Syat Pramartam Karsanam Smritam Satyanritam Cha Vanijyam. So I think I left that this side. Ritam Ritamritabhyam Jiveta Mritena Pramratena Va Satyanrityabhyam Apiva Nasva Vrittaya Kadachana Ritam Unchashilam Proktam Amritam Yad Ayachitam Mritam Tu Nitya Yachna Syat Pramartam Karshanam Smritam Satyanritam Chavanijyam Swavrittir Nicha Sevanam Varjayetam Sada Vipro Rajanyascha Jugupsitam Sarva Vedamayo Vipraha Sarva Deva Mayo Nripa. Rita Amritabhyam, of the means of livelihood known as Rita and Amrita. Jiveta, one may live. Mritena, by the profession of Mrita. Pramatena, Va, or by the profession of Pramarta. Satyanritabhyam Api, even by the profession of Satyanrita. Va, or Na, never. Swavrittaya, by the profession of the dogs. Kadachana, at any time. Ritam, Rita. Uncha Sheelam, the livelihood of collecting grains left in the field or marketplace. Proktam, it is said. Amritam, the profession of Amrita. Yet which, Ayanchitam, obtained without begging from anyone else. Mritam, the profession of Mrita. Tu, but. Nitya Yanchna, begging grains every day from the farmers. Syat, should be. Pramritam, the Pramrta means of livelihood. Karshanam, tilling the field. Smritam, it is so remembered. Satyanritam, the occupation of Satyanrita. Cha, and Vanijyam, trade. Svavrittihi, the occupation of the dogs. Nicha Sevanam, the service of the low persons, the Vaishyas and the Shudras. Varjayet, should give up. Tam, that, the profession of the dogs. Sada, always. Vipraha, the Brahmanaha. Rajanyaha cha, and the Kshatriya. Jugupsitam, very abominable. Sarva Veda Mayaha, learned in all the Vedic understandings. Vipraha, the Brahmana. Sarva Deva Mayaha, the embodiment of all the demigods. Nripaha, the Kshatriya or king. Translation and purport by Srila Prabhupada. Jai Srila Prabhupada ki jai. In time of emergency, one may accept any of the various types of profession known as Rita, Amrita, Mrita, Pramrita, and Satyanrita. But one should not at any time accept the profession of a dog. The profession of Unchashila, collecting grains from the field, is called Rita. Collecting without begging is called Amrita. Begging grains is called Mrita. Tilling the land is called Pramrita. And trade is called Satyanrita. Engaging in the service of low-grade persons, however, is called Swavritti, the profession of the dogs. Specifically, Brahmanas and Kshatriyas should not engage in the low and abominable service of Shudras. Brahmanas should be well acquainted with all the Vedic knowledge, and Kshatriyas should be well acquainted with the worship of demigods. Purport by Srila Prabhupada, Jai Srila Prabhupada ki jai. As stated in Bhagavad Gita, 4th chapter, 13th verse, Chaturvarnyam maya sristam guna karma vibhagashaha. The 4 divisions of human society were created by the Supreme Lord according to the 3 modes of material nature and the work ascribed to them. Formerly, the principle of dividing human society into 4 sections, Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, and Shudra, was strictly followed. But because of gradual neglect of Varnashrama principles, Varna Shankara population developed, and the entire institution has now been lost. In this age of Kali, practically everyone is a Shudra. Kalau Sambhava Shudra. Kalau Shudra Sambhavaha. And finding anyone who is a Brahmana, Kshatriya, or Vaishya is very difficult. Although the Krishna consciousness movement is a movement of Brahmanas and Vaishnavas, it is trying to re-establish the divine Varnashrama institution, for without this division of society, there cannot be peace and prosperity anywhere. Thank you very much. Now we'll tell the slokas. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshur Unmilitam Yena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha Sri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupagadhamayam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Sri Guru Sri Yuta Padakamalam Sri Guru Vaishnavam Cha Sri Rupam Sagrajatam Sagana Raghunathan Hitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadhutam Parijana Saitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sagana Lalita Shri Vishakan Vitam Sa He Krishna Karuna Sindho Dina Bandho Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhi Vrindavaneshwari Rishabhanusute Devi Pranamami Haripriye Vancha Kalpatarubhascha Kripa Sindhubha Evacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namah. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaur Bhaktavinda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Vancha kalpatarubhyasya kripa sindhubhya eva cha patitanam pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhaktavinda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Mukham karoti vachalam pangum langete girim ektipat muhammande Shri Gurum Dina Taranam Shri Paramananda Madhavam Shri Chaitanya Misharam. This sloka everybody should recite every day. I've already sent it to Shamguri Mataji. Kathanchana smrite yasmin dushkaram sukharam bhaved vismrite viparitam syat Shri Chaitanyam namamitam. Kathanchana smrite yasmin dushkaram sukharam bhaved vismrite viparitam syat Shri Chaitanyam namamitam. Kathanchana smrite yasmin dushkaram sukharam bhaved vismrite viparitam syat Shri Chaitanyam namamitam. This I heard in Brajahari Prabhu's class. Brajahari Prabhu, he is a disciple of Radhanath Maharaj. Last week he gave class in Bhaktisangha. So actually Prabhupada also said that this mantra is very important. Every day, Kathanchana Smrite Yasmin. That every day we should speak about the Katha of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Chaitanya Lila, Chaitanya Bhagavata, Chaitanya Charitamrita, or his names. That's why we chant Sri Krishna Chaitanya and Nityananda Prabhu. When you chant their names, Kathanchana Smrite Yasmin, Dushkaram Sukharam Bhaved. The impossible will become possible. Anhoni honi ho jata hai. Durlabh surlabh ho jayega. And vismrite viparitam syat. When you don't take their name, when you don't remember, when you don't talk about Gaurnitai, sukharam dushkaram bhaved. The possible will become impossible. Honi anhoni ho jayega. The sulabh will become durlabh. So that's why Chaitanyam namamitam. That's why I'm always paying my obeisance to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Nityananda. So this sloka, I will send it to Shamgari Mother. She will definitely send it to you with meaning in English and Hindi. So everybody should by heart every day at least chant 3 times. And actually when you give Katha, this sloka, if you chant, Brajahari Prabhu said that at least you are making everyone remember who is be in touch with you. Thank you very much for all the devotees. Actually Manjari Leela Mataji and her mother I met when I went to North India somewhere. They had come from USA, and Mataji's mother is very nice devotee. I spoke to her in Gujarati also. Why Mataji is not coming in the Manjari Mataji? Why are you not coming in the
Hare Krishna.
Mataji?
It was light.
Have I done anything wrong? If I done any aparat to you, please excuse me, Mataji.
No, Prabhu. Please accept my humble obeisances.
The way you speak English, I get mesmerized. The way you speak so full American accent. And your mother also is wonderful. Thank you very much. And that's it. Preeti Vilasini mother has not come today. I didn't see her name at all. Preeti Vilasini. Huh? Huh? Just I have to give something to my wife. Hey, Kavach Chadra, please, Vanita, Sudha. Just lock the door. Saubhagya. Just lock the door now, Saubhagya, please. Just lock it up. Lot of sweets, Diwali sweets have been made and had brought into my room. So my wife came and took it back. But she's telling now you're 66, not to eat so much sweets. Luckily, there's no diabetes and sugar, but my weight is more. My Guru Maharaj always says, when he was hale and healthy, he was 143 kilo. He was very tall. He said, I want to bring auspicious figure of 108. So now I was 108. Now I brought it to 100. So I have to bring it to 80 for my height. So that's why in my house, they're all scared. Eating more sweets means, sorry for the disruption. I should not have done that anyway. So I had to accommodate family also. So today's verse is so wonderful. Actually, Shamagari Mataji gave me actually 18, 19, 20 and 21. So I prepared for 21. That is about the Brahmanical qualification and all. But yesterday night she said, no, Prabhu, there's a purport. So you do only 18, 19, 20. I was thinking there's nothing much to talk. But when I went dive deep, no, Prabhupada's purports are so fantastic that you just think about that, many things comes out. So today's verse is mainly, actually Prahlad Maharaj is a great devotee. I'll give you some background. So Prahlad Maharaj has done so many things from 7th canto, 1st chapter to 10th chapter. Everything glorified about his Smaranam. Shravanam, Kirtanam and Smaranam. 3 things has been continuously doing. That's why when Hiranyakashipu wanted to torture him, kill him with snakes, with putting him from the mountain, putting him in the hot water, putting him in the hot oil, everything, putting under the ice, under the seas, nothing touched him because he was holding Krishna's name. It is a call has come, I don't know. I'll just tell that I'm not doing it.
You are muted, Prabhu.
You're muted.
Give me the invitation. So now they are calling.
You are muted, Prabhu.
No. Again he called. He's my boss, ex-boss in Dubai. So I cannot say no to him because material world, we have to keep the relations on. So Prahlad has glorified so much and all. So Narada Muni is there with Yudhishthir Maharaj. And Yudhishthir Maharaj is asking, oh, Prahlad is such a great devotee. So
You are muted.
Prabhuji, we can't hear you. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, we can't hear you, Prabhuji.
Mataji, I think he's on another call. He has to take the call. So he will be back, I think.
Okay.
sorry. I come. See, so many important calls come and I'm very sorry to disrupt. Okay, now I will not take the call, I promise you. So, Yudhishthir is asking Narada Muni that he is such a great devotee. Can you please tell me about Varnashrama Dharma and what is that? Actually, Narada Muni is laughing and thinking that Yudhishthir, you have been spending whole life with Krishna. Krishna is to eat with you, sleep with you, talk with you, joke with you, fight with you, everything in the same house. Krishna has never left the Pandavas. But Pandavas were having continuous torture, always in suffering. But they never asked Krishna, why don't you save me? They could easily ask, Krishna is the Supreme Lord. Why can't you make us happy? No, they never asked. This is what the devotees, under any circumstances, ahaituki apratita, no hetu. But we cannot live like that. We also ask. Though selfless love means we should never ask whatever we don't have. Because Krishna Mata, Krishna Pita, Krishna Dhana Pran. Krishna is our eternal father, mother. And Krishna loves us more than we love us. Because we know our Atma only in this life. That too, after the age of 5. Before 5, we don't remember. But Krishna has been the Paramatma with the same Jivatma for 8 million, 80 lakhs. And again, human life, 4 lakhs. So 8,400,000 time Krishna has been together with the same Atma. So Krishna knows every Atma, pakka. So Krishna will never do wrong because he's telling, Sugrutam sarva bhutanam gyatva mam shanti michadi. That is Bhoktara Meketa Basam, 5.29. So we can understand that Krishna is always a hitkari. He will never do wrong. So that's why Pandavas were just happy to just be there, whatever happening. So this is all we have to learn, that Yudhishthir, he was such a Yudhishthira is Dharmaraj. He is actually Yamaraj. Yamaraj, because of a curse, he had to take birth as Pandava's eldest son. So, does he know about Sanatan Dharma and Varnasma Dharma? He knows. But as a devotee, you are supposed to be humble. And when somebody else is talking, you must just say that I want to know more. Because understanding more from Krishna. And Narada Muni is a pure devotee. That's what he's asking. And Narada Muni is telling you have been living with Krishna life after life, whole thing you have been there, but still you are so humble. So Narada Muni is very happy. So this chapter is nothing but explaining Yudhishthira about what is Sanatan Dharma and what is Varnashram Dharma. Sanatan Dharma is nothing but Jiver Swarupa Nityar Krishnadas. Sanatana, eternally, we are always servants and Krishna is the boss. Our duty is to just serve the boss. Just do it. The material will just do it. They ask for getting more profit throughout of us, but Krishna doesn't do like that. Krishna knows, hum log bigad gaye, we have done mistakes, we have become envy in Krishna, we have come here. So Krishna wants us to purify and take us back home, back to God, and very fast. For that, Srimati Radharani, we are from Gaudiya Math. So we must always chant. When we chant in the morning, we should catch and hold Radharani's feet and say that, please help us, please help us. We are having all the anarthas. We are trying our best, not able to chant properly, attached in the body, attached in the mind. Everywhere we are just stuck. So like that, when you cry, the mother will recommend, please, this devotee is better than me. Like that's how Radharani is always recommending. Shamagori is better than me. Vinta Kantrika is better than me. So Krishna comes. Who is that? And Krishna, once Radharani recommends, he cannot say no. So in this chapter, from 1st to 4th verse in the 11th chapter, Yudhishthira wanted to hear about Sanatan Dharma and Varnashrama Dharma. And he's asking it to Narada Muni. And 5 to 12, Narada Muni is explaining the principles of Sanatan Dharma. The eternal, and Sanatan Dharma is eternal religion of all living entities to satisfy the Supreme Lord Hari. And from 8 to 11, 30 qualities by which one can satisfy the Supreme Lord. Actually, these 30 qualities, every day we must learn, read once, so that we can see where we are, how many we have got. Truthfulness, we are not you, me. Mercy, austerity, cleanliness, tolerance, sahanshilta, trinadapi sunichana, discrimination, 7 to 8, 7 and 8, mind and sense control. This is the biggest problem. 9, non-violence, and 10th is celibacy. 11th is charity. 12th is reading of scriptures, Srimat Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Gita, Chaitanya Chatamrita. 13 is simplicity. 14 is satisfaction, self-satisfied. 15 is serving the equipoised saints. Now, how to be self-satisfied? Whatever we get, suppose we get something great thing, we should not dance. We should say that, Krishna, we are not deserving this, but you gave it because of your mercy. हम लोग ने थोड़ा क्या अपने, we did only like a small dot and you gave a mountain. And when we go through suffering, we must tell Krishna, our prarabdha karma is so bad, we have done so much bad things, like a mountain we have done, but the punishment is only like a small raisin, one small dot. So that is, then charity, reading scriptures, simplicity, simple living, I think Prabhupada says, satisfaction, self-satisfaction, serving the equipoised saints, sadhu, sangha, and Vaishnava seva. Then 16 is gradually taking leave of unnecessary engagements. All this Facebook, these, that, which is not connected to Krishna, they don't see. Cricket, these serials, these, that, advertisement, just skip it. Newspaper, headline, no need to read. It is coming in the ears automatically. The biggest news which has come recently is in 2025, a big corona is going to come. It is much tougher than the past one. And they have predicted 65 million Europeans will be giving up their body because of the Papa Karma. Eating beef, and the Gomatas are crying. And in 2028, Third World War will come. Again, millions and millions of Europeans will be washed out. But Prabhupada says, devotees who are holding the feet of Krishna and always reading Bhagavatam, Yamaraj cannot come, Yamadut will not come. Not externally putting tilaka and the thing, internally, Shuddhikaran, outside and inside. Always the holy name in the mouth. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Like breathing, it should keep coming, always. So it should come in the subconscious mind. Then serving the equipoised saints, gradually taking leave of unnecessary engagement. 17, observing the futility of unnecessary acts of humanity. We should not just go keep on charity, charity, charity. Charity should be, Krishna conscious should be given as charity. Make them chant. If you give roti, prasadam you give, just if you give roti, then you're only filling the stomach, not the atma. 18, silence and gravity. Talk less, talk about Krishna, nothing more. 19, researching one's own self, self-realization, Atma, Atma Gyan, chapter 2, Bhagavad Gita. 20, distributing food equally to all living entities as it is befitting, as much as they deserve. You give to the crow and to the parrot and whatever is coming. The dogs and cats. Don't bring the dogs inside, outside. Keep it outside. Seeing every soul as part of Supreme Soul, oneself or a Devata. Mamevamsa Jiva Loke 15.7. 22, hearing about the Lord. Again, Bhagavatam. 23, chanting about him. Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. 24, remembering the Lord and his devotees. Again, Bhagavatam. 25, service, seva. 26, worship, deity worship. 27, obeisance. These are all most primary things. 28, servant, Jiver Sarupai, Nitya Krishna Das. 29, becoming a friend. Becoming friend of everybody. Jiva Daya. 30, surrendering one's whole self. This is Sharanagati. Anukulasya Sankalpa, Pratikulasya Varjijam, Rakshi Chaitati Vishwasu, Goptitya Varnam Tata, Atmanisheba Karpanya, Shadvida Sharanagati. So these 30 qualifications must be acquired in the human form. By that one can satisfy the Supreme Personality of Godhead. The first 21 items in the above list are assistance in bhakti. The last 9 items are the core practices of direct devotional service. The last 9. Having answered the first question 1 of Yudhishthira about Sanatana Dharma, Narada Muni will now answer his second question, question 2 about Varnashrama Dharma, that we are going to talk today. The answer starts from the next verse and continues till the end of the 7th canto. So 13 to 24, we are going to cover 18 to 18, 19, 23 verses. So 13 to 16, occupational duties of 4 varnas has become Dvijas, the Brahmanas, 14 a Brahmana, Brahma Bandhu and all, who are not living as a Brahmana. Then 14b, Kshatriyas and Vaishyas and Shudras, 15. 16 is 4 alternative duties for Brahmanas, from lowest to highest. Varta, that is Vaishya's duty of agriculture, cow protection or trade. Salina, depending on that which is received without begging. Yayavara, begging in the paddy field for one's day's grains. And Silonchana, collecting paddy left in the field or in the shops of grain dealers. So a Brahmana is sometimes offered land and cows in charity, and thus for his livelihood he may act in the same way as a Vaishya by cultivating land, protecting cows and trading of his surpluses. A better process, however, is to pick up grains from a field or shops. Now today's verse 17 to 20, this emergency duties, what we have to do. So a 17 emergency situation means, except in emergency, lower person should not accept the occupational duties of higher caste. Shudra should not do the work of Brahmana. Vaishya cannot do the work of Brahmana. Kshatriya should not do the work of Brahmana. Vaishya should not do the work of Kshatriya and Brahmana. Shudra should not do the work of Vaishya, Shudra, Kshatriya and Brahmana. In emergency, however, everyone but the Kshatriya may accept the means of livelihood of others. Kshatriya cannot do the Brahman's work because he is protecting the country. And 18 to 20, in emergency, this is what today's verse. One may accept the following professions. Rita. Brahmana may have to collect grains from the field. Uncha Shila. Amrita. collecting without begging. And mrita, begging grains, that also he may have to do. From mrita, tilling the ground, he may have to do the Vaishyas work. Satyan vrita, trade, he had to do vanijam, business. But one shouldn't accept the profession of dog. Swavritti, Prabhupada calls it dog. What is dog profession? Profession means do some business, do some work and get the salary. Does the dog get the salary? No. But still Prabhupada is giving respect to dog, which is to serve low grade persons like Shudras. So Brahmanas should be well acquainted with all Vedic knowledge, and Kshatriyas should be well acquainted with the worship of demigods. So they try to specialize in demigod worship. Brahmanas and Kshatriyas should not engage in low service of Shudras, because a Brahmana is equivalent to the Vedas, because he is the Pandita, Samadarshana, and a Kshatriya is equivalent to the Devatas. He is protecting all. However, for Vaishyas and Shudras to take employment from those lower than themselves is not so faulty. Vaishya can do the work of Shudra, but not Brahmana and Kshatriya. In the Kali Yuga, it's filled with Shudra. Kalau Sambhava Shudra. Everybody is born Shudra. Because Prabhupada says, if a lawyer is there, his son is born, he will not become a lawyer. A doctor is there, the doctor's son or daughter cannot be doctor because her father and mother is doctor. So like that, a Brahmana's son cannot be Brahmana just by putting the thread, Janoi. He has to have the quality of a Brahmana, the 30 qualities we read. That's why in Kali Yuga, Shudra population, because Brahmana means I was born the Brahmana family only. So, but I have studied and I have worked for somebody. So that means if I work with them, I'm a Shudra. Brahmana means Patan Patan Yajan Yajan. Study and teach others. Do yajna and teach others how to do yajna. So has to be given up. Kali Yuga is filled with Shudra population and has given up that cultivation of spiritual life. This is an emergency situation. That's why Prabhupada went to USA and made everybody Brahmanas. He also taught Matajis how to wear sari. He was just showing how to wear. Therefore, it is now time to train people to become Brahmanas and take up the work of spiritual progress. So, this is what Srila Prabhupada has done. The great contribution. Prabhupada was not there. Jodi Prabhupada no hoito, tobe ki hoito. If Prabhupada had not come, what would have happened to us? So now we will dwell more on deeper these two verses, these three verses. So Narada Muni is answering the question raised by Yudhishthira Maharaj. Sanatana Dharma and Varnashram Dharma. Control of mind, control of senses. For that you need austerity, penance. Then it will become Santosha, Shanti you will get. Then you will start forgiveness. Then being simplicity, Daya, you will have Karuna, compassion. Then completely surrender to the Supreme Lord, Achyuta Atmanam. He falls and accepts one as Achyuta means who never falls. Achyuta Atmanam. That means you are falling at the feet of Achyuta as an eternal servant of Achyuta. Symptoms of a Brahmana, all control. Shamodamas Tapaschavan. Tomorrow you will be learning. Now we will go deeper. See, when we become humble, the most important thing is we should never do any aparad. If you just chant and you try to become humble, but if you're doing Vaishnava aparad, you should be cautious, you should be on guard, you should be alert. These 3 points, remember. Cautious, on guard, and alert. So, if you are getting annoyed, you know that anger has come, you should not do. You should not be angry with anybody. There could not be any enemy for us because everybody is Mamai Vamsa Jivaloki. If an animal also is Krishna's creation, it has become a mosquito because of some Papa Karma. But the Atma inside the mosquito is same like the Atma inside us. So we have no right to kill the mosquito. So Prabhupada says, keep it so nice, hygienic, so that mosquito won't come. So Mataji has raised the hand. You want to ask any question?
Hare Krishna. Yeah.
Kaylee,
Thank you
Hare
so much.
Krishna Mataji.
Yeah, I do want to ask a question. I'm curious about you mentioned discrimination or aparad. We should not make any aparads, but then sometimes, at least for myself, we also have to learn how to discriminate. So can you talk a little bit about how to discriminate without committing some kind of aparad? Because it might be easy to do that, or in our mind.
See, actually, if there is some senior doing something wrong, then we are not supposed to tell them directly. So you can go to the senior of the senior. You can go there and inform them that this is how the person is shouting at me. So you tell me, how can you help me in not getting irritated? So what you can do is you can avoid. If somebody is always finding fault in you, you can say Hare Krishna Prabhu, Hare Krishna Mataji. You don't have to react on upon that. By reaction, what happens? If both the hands touches, when sound comes. So you just move away from that. And your discrimination, see, you'll understand if somebody is irritating you sometimes, and sometimes some senior devotee shouts at you because it is for our purification. Or sometimes somebody shouts, you should know that nothing happens without the sanction of Krishna. Krishna knows everything. So if in the office the boss is shouting, I'm sure in the last life I would have been his boss and I have shouted and he is shouting at me. If some mother-in-law is shouting at the daughter-in-law, in the last life, the daughter-in-law would have been the mother-in-law of the daughter-in-law and shouting. So like that, we can just not shout. In fact, Prabhupada says, you must thank them because Krishna is using them to purify us. So they are coming to clean our anarthas. But it is too difficult to go to that mood. So when you get irritation, stop talking. Don't react. Because by shouting, they will shout, they will do Vaishnava aparad, and you do another Vaishnava aparad, it will become mess. So move that place out. Come out from the place. So discrimination you can do, but don't do judgment. Is bad. That's what I will know. Somehow I am not able to tolerate. So Krishna, let me not just be, because he doesn't like my face. He always shouts at me. So I will keep away. Even that Prabhu Mata is shouting at you. Sorry, Mataji. Sorry, thank you. Sorry, sorry. If you keep every time sorry, they will feel, if they are not shouting, I am shouting, they are not shouting. They will get annoyed because you are not shouting. In the office also, they are shouting at you and you are keeping quiet. What happened to you? Don't talk. Then they will keep quiet. They will think that. So, these are some techniques which Prabhupada has discussed. Hope you understood whatever I intend to tell. No, Mataji? This is a good question. Very good question. So, humility, when it comes, we should never be proud. Always think that by the mercy of Vaishnavas and Guru and Gauranga, I'm able to just do whatever I want. Somebody will glorify you. Oh, so humble, Prabhu, Mataji, you are so humble. You should never become proud. Again, Krishna will watch. Oh, still repairing has to be done. Then he will say, wait for some more life. So if somebody is telling us humility or anything, we should say that I am so fortunate that Ahituki Kripa of Guru and Gauranga, I am able to humbly serve. I am not proud. I should not be proud. Like that, you should keep the glory to Guru, give the glory to Guru, and we should think we are fortunate. Never be proud. All are trying to irritate us. So please help. You can go to Radharani and say that I'm getting irritated. I don't know why I'm having the mode of passion. So please help me like that. You can go and requesting Srimati Radharani. She'll make the way out. So it is like ganne ka ras. The sugarcane juice, they are, if you've seen in India, they keep on taking the juice. They'll take out, they'll do again. Nothing is there. It becomes stick. Still they'll keep doing it. So like that, material life is just ganne ka ras. We are trying to enjoy. There's nothing, but still we are thinking we're going to enjoy. We are again putting the ganne ka ras. So material life, we cannot get. When you get enjoyment in sense gratification, you will become greedy. You want to get more. And when you get enjoyment little, you will have 10 times sufferings. So that's why keep away from sense gratification. Because the senses is not ours. senses belong to Rishikesha. Rishikesha, Rishikena, Sevanam, Rishikena, Rishikesha, Sevanam Bhakti Ruchite. The senses is not ours. Mind is not ours. Intelligence is also not ours. Everything is Krishna's, dedicated and given to us to glorify him, to make him happy and go back home. So some devotees says, Varnashrama Dharma is caste system, so it should be abandoned. Devotees are beyond caste. But then why did Prabhupada tell about Varnashrama Dharma? Why did Krishna told about in the 4th chapter Bhagavad Gita? Chaturvarna Maya system. So people just comment, no, Varnashrama not required. They don't know. With Prabhupada has told me it is there. Mahaprabhu has told. Srila Prabhupada says, Varnashrama is required. Srila Prabhupada is never wrong. So this is the purport. They say this purport is waste, don't read. So they just their own make on comment. Once they did a resolution, GBC also, that some purports of Prabhupada is not correct, we should not follow that. Are Prabhupada disciple making something GBC is not correct. Then they stopped it. They made the resolution, but then they didn't open it out. This was spoken by Bhashugosh Prabhu's lecture I heard. So from there, I am not quoting. There was no GBC thing that I am finding fault in GBC. I was hearing a lecture of Bhashugosh Prabhu in the same 7th canto, 11th chapter, 18, 19, 20. In that he has told that devotees are finding fault in Prabhupada's purport. So this is going on as a surprising thing. So after Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's, the Gaudiya became, see Chaitanya Mahaprabhu when he came, at the time Radhakund, Shyamkund were all missed. Vrindavan was lost. Nothing was known. Then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu had told Rupa Goswami, Sanatana Goswami, Jiva Goswami, Raghunath Das Goswami, Raghunath Bhatta Goswami, Gopal Bhatta Goswami to do survey. And they only brought back Radhakund, Shyamkund, Giri Govardhan, everything. It was just like a pond. So after Krishna left, after Chaitanya Mahaprabhu left, after the Gaudiya Math, it has become like Sahajiya. That means everybody is just becoming like Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Krishna, Krishna, acting. So then again, the Bhaktivinoda Thakur, they followed the 6 Goswamis, successors, qualification became all the deities kept by Sanatana Goswami, Rupa Goswami, Raghunath Bhatta Goswami. It came to their family of descendants. And they were not following the rules given by the 6 Goswamis. The qualification became sons of Goswamis. But then Srila Prabhupada, he brought the movement back to action. So previously Brahmana means Strotrium, just where your Janoi, that thread, that's enough. And nowadays in sort of South Indian house, they're using it only to back scratch. That comes. Then they keep it on the needle. And they will use it whenever they want to scratch the back. So this chanting while Gayatri also, we are not supposed to take the gents, the robes below our navel. It should be above the navel. So like that, you have to keep it here and chant. Hare Om Namo Bhagavate. It's Gayatri, 7 Gayatri. I'm not supposed to tell now. So there are some rules. So the Brahminical cult was totally gone. And nowadays, a lot of Brahmins. Today also, people are eating chicken, mutton. And they're telling very nice, very taste. And they're eating beef. Beef also is wonderful. So what will happen to Brahmanas? They're all mlechas. So what we can see is, previously Brahmana means Sutriyam, but all are dying one by one. And Bharat Bhumi te janma hai, jeev sartak karo upakar. Bharat Bhumi te jar janma hai, sartak karo upakar. That means whoever is taking birth in Bharat Bhumi, make your life successful by paro upakar. by becoming Jeevdaya, by helping others to go back home, back to Godhead. That is the real help. Not giving them some eatables and house and car and no. Prasad you have to give, but along with Prasad, to give them the knowledge about Krishna, about Guru and Krishna and all. Uplift them from the ignorance of meat eating, no alcohol. Srila Prabhupada made the Americans, Europeans, they were doing all meat eating, gambling, intoxication, illicit, everything was there. Also, they were having drugs. But Prabhupada, because of his purity, his force, they all left everything. And when they came and danced, everybody thought white elephants. Then the Indians, they understood. We are from India. And when Prabhupada was trying to give us lectures, we were never listening. But these devotees who has come from America, they left everything. They're all rich people, beautiful people. But they are, see the Mataji now, with sari, she's sitting. Maybe Mataji is from Russia, or are you from USA or UK, Mataji? Kaylee Mataji?
Hare Krishna, yeah, I'm from US.
From?
US.
US. See, the beautiful devotees, the beauty and the color and the money, everything comes because of punya karma. In the past karma, you have done a lot of punya karma, you have done charity, you have given good work, you have helped many people. So Krishna has given the color and everything. But that should not be taken as a proud thing. Oh, I'm so beautiful. No, you have become a devotee. You're wearing sari and you're like the same Vaishnavi, you're covering your head, nice tilak. And you are just treating yourself as a Atma, not body. So this is what Prabhupada, this is all Prabhupada's. Jodi Prabhupada no hito, tabe ki hoito. This song is so wonderful. One day we'll discuss about that. Our Guru Maharaj written this song. So, Srila Prabhupada, we should not live like a dog means we should not do menial jobs. The Brahmana, Kshatriyas should not do menial jobs of Shudra. But sometimes he had to do the job of, we already read about that, tilling the land and what we have to do. And dog is impure, cannot keep in the house. A lot of people, they keep the dog inside the house. That is not allowed. Nothing wrong. There also the samabhav, but you should not keep inside the house because they are impure. Prabhupada is clearly told. And also the dogs, when you cook for Krishna and the dog is watching, that food has already become impure. Krishna cannot take that. That's why some parents say, my children like dogs, and they like kitten, they just come and sleep. And their hair, if it comes in your food, finish. Your health will be gone. Death also may come. So always the dogs and cats should not come inside. It should be outside. You can feel them outside, but not to come inside the room. They say they will sleep with me and they will kiss me also. My dog is so nice. Make him happy. Give happy birthday to my dog. The dog is eating ice cream. Prabhupada says, if you keep dog, you will become dog conscious. You want God or dog? You respect dog because Paramatma is there. You give him food and all, give prasadam, but don't keep inside the house. So Bhagavad Gita says, who is a Shudra? Following someone else's principle. Shudra is a person he is helping others. He is always a servant of others. See, we can see how Sudama Vipra, he is a friend of Krishna. He went to all the Matajis of nobody, I'm not able to see anybody. Manjari Mataji, Shamagori Mataji, Vinita Mataji. And I feel so sad that sometime only I'm coming and you're all closing and locking. I don't know. It's very sad. You should not do. Only sometime only I'm coming and when I see somebody sitting, I can understand that they're listening. Okay, I'm not a big speaker, so you may not be interested to come. No problem. So I get motivated when you come and, listen, watch. So Sudama came and Sudama, when
I'm there, Prabhuji, and I'm listening.
Matin, but I want to see your face, Matin. When I get so much motivated, when the captain of Bhaktisangha is sitting You're doing such a great thing, getting such good speakers, and whole day you're thinking about it. Kisko lana or kisko lana, kisko lana. So when I see, I get the grace, but every day I'm not coming. And this Manjari Mata, the way she speaks, so wonderful. So I am really not glorifying. I'm just getting that आपको संग मिलके मेरा रंग बदल जाएगा. That's why. So Sudama Vipra went, and when Lord Krishna called him and said, "What did you bring for me?" And he was keeping the chivda which was begged from the neighbor. So he said, "Kuch nahi laya. Jhoot mat bolo. Ye kya hai? Bhabhi ne diya." He just opened and he had one. The second, Lakshmi Devi got that. Rukmini got. Because if Krishna is 3, then the whole thing will transfer from Dwaraka to Sudama's place. That's why they stopped. And Sudama was not having a good dhoti. It was torn. So Krishna said, "You can wear my dhoti, but when you go, you keep this back. You can take your dhoti back." Thank you, Mataji, again. Kayla Mataji has come and Bhagavati Mataji has come. Manjari Mataji, sorry, I'm making you to don't feel bad. Hemangi Gosai Mataji's side, not able to see full face, half. Good. Vinita Mataji may be very busy. She'll come in the end. Hare Krishna, Prabhu, Dandavat Pranam. Thank you. Rakesh Prabhu, thank you very much. So, Sudama Vipra and Krishna is washing his feet. And then Charanamrita is drinking. And he's telling Rukmini, serve him, serve him. Rukmini says, "Ye kitne bhikari aa gaye isko." How much he is giving respect. Then when Sudama want to leave, he's just thinking, my wife Sushila has told to bring something done. And I didn't ask anything. I ate nicely. I'm going back. So, but he didn't feel like asking. See, the devotee will never want to ask. He says, Krishna knows what is good for me. But then when he was going, Krishna said, "Hey, dhoti khol ke rao. You wear your dhoti." So he didn't feel bad. Right? Itna so rich person, he's telling me to change the dhoti, but Sudama kept it. And while going in the door, outside in the gate, he told the gatekeeper, "See, Krishna is my friend. So next time when I'm coming, don't stop me." Then aapko chhod denge. We'll leave you. He's reached his place. House is lost. That kutia is not there. That small hut is not there. He's telling, "Where is my house?" He's asking that watchman, "My house was there. Where is this small?" "Ye aapka ghar hai." "What? This is a big palace. Yeah, this is your house. See, your wife is standing on the top." Then his wife is telling, "Are oh, aap aaiye, upar uth ke aaiye." So the mother he has got 27 children. All our stars, no? In Tamil, Ashwadibarni, Kartigarogini, Mekashisam, Tirvadirai, Are, Punapusam, Ilyam, Uttaramasam, Panande, Chitteriswadi, Vishakmanisam, Ketemu, Lapura, Penit, Uttarantel, Unaptism, Purutati, Revati, 27. The Revati comes, "What do you want?" So like that, 27 children comes down with nice dress and dhoti and sari and all. And Sudama says, "What is this?" "I don't know." After he went to Dwarka, all things came on its own. Then "This is a dhoti for you." They've got some jari dhoti and bracelet and chain and ring, everything she's putting. So Sudama is telling how Krishna is so wonderful. He just tricked me. When I came, we took that dhoti and I was coming with the Fatela dhoti. Now here everything is kept. This is Krishna is Sugridam Sarvabhutanam Gyatva Chati Michati 5.29. Krishna favors the Brahmana. Go Brahmana Hitacha Jagatidaya Krishna is Govindaya Namanama. Krishna Vasudevaya Devaki Nandanaja. So Krishna is always Go and Brahmana. Go means cow. That's why it's called Gopal, Govind, Golok Vrindavan. Go, everything go is cow. And we are killing so many cows. That's why Corona is coming. Again Corona coming. Devotee, nothing to worry. Corona is the best time to preach more because all cannot go out. More Zoom preaching. Instead of 2, 3. Full Chaitanya Chatamata in 1 year we can do. I'm not telling Corona to come, but we must know that if it comes also, it is a purification for us. It is giving us a chance to serve more. So, what we can see, we have to understand that we are not this body and we are soul, and the 5 elements, Bhumi, Rapo, Anlo, Vayu. When we die, we have to only burn. The Christians are called Mechas. The Muslims are called Yavanas. They are telling they will be kept inside a box and inside the mud. But then they will come out in power. How they can come out? Everything will go. The land will go in land, the bhumi, the water will go in water, the air will go when we are giving the breath out, and the fire will go in the fire, and the akash will go to akash. So we are soul and we are not the body. Some scientists says everything is by Big Bang theory. Nothing Big Bang and small bang. Life comes from life only. Somebody said from chemical we can make life. Prabhupada said make the life from the chemical. The scientist Maharaj, he told no. Atma is the smallest. Anujivas 1 by 10,000 of the tip of the hair. But so powerful. Atma is in the region of heart. But wherever I do pinching, I'm getting the pain. So it is everywhere. Sarva Vyapi. So we have to maintain soul consciousness. So in emergency, this verse is sometime the Brahmana has to do tilling of the land and all. So Urdham Gacchati Sattvastha. If we do Punya Karma, we'll go to heavenly planet, Swargaloka. 12,000 years we'll live. Then beyond that, there is Yaksha Loka, there is Rishi Loka, there is Bhulok, Bhulsul, Mahalok, Janlok, Tapalok, Satyalok, Brahmalok, these are all above the Swargaloka. There the lifetime is much more, 1 lakh years. And Urdham Gacchati Sattvastha, Adho Gacchati Patala. So if you are doing Papa Karmas, we'll go to Atala, Vitala, Sutala, Mahatal, Rasatal, Patal down. So we have to keep going up and down. Unless we come to the soul consciousness, unless we become self-realized, unless we come out all the negativities, we cannot go back, come back to Godhead. So how to live as a Brahmana is begging door to door. Humility will come. And Taro Riva Sashna, Radhanath Maharaj says, the third, Trinatapi Sunichana Taro Rapi Sashna Amani Namardana Kitne Sadahari. This we have to put a tag in the neck. So whenever you see the other person, oh, he's Trinatapi, I should be humbler than the grass. And I should be more tolerant than the tree. The mango tree. It is taking all the heat. The best mango. But the mango tree has not eaten even 1 mango. We have been eating mango. When it is raining, we are covered by the trees. When it is hot, we are getting shade. When it is cold, the ice is not coming on us. So the tolerance is only the tree. And the grass is so humble. You put it, again the grass comes out. But a Vaishnava should not come out. It just remains like that only. More humbler than grass. So Trotriyam Brahmanishtam. So if lower born, purification by tamasic pravritti, by giving knowledge. When you hear Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Gita, we can grow. So in the boat, Srila Prabhupada wrote, Bodo Krepa Koile Krishna Adha Mera Prati Kilagiya Nileheta Korove Begoti. In the boat, when he got heart attack, the whole song, it is giving everything what he is going to do in USA, he wrote in that paper. And last he told, I am a Katputli, I am just a Bombalatam. So if you want, I will dance the way you want. If you want, I will go and preach, or if you want me to die, I can die here itself. So he was ready for everything. Kastera Putali. So like that, he was ready for everything. And Srila Prabhupada, because of his purity, he could go and preach in Russia in 1 day, in 2 hours he preached a person. And he became a good guru. Many people went from India. Even Gaudiya Math also went, but nobody could do what Prabhupada did, because Prabhupada was Shaktyavesh avatar. He has also suffered. He has also lived in the family. Family does not much cooperation. His wife was a good wife, chaste wife, but something Prabhupada had to go for sannyas. So One day when he wanted to get the Bhagavatam, what he has written, his wife has sold that Bhagavatam to get tea. So Prabhupada asked, you want me or tea? She said, I can be without you, but I cannot live without tea. So Prabhupada said, so okay, I will take care of you. I will maintain you, but I am going to Vrindavan. He would Radha Damodar Mandir. And he was doing his bhajan. And one day when he was doing, one telegram came. And those days there was no telegram came. Disciple said, Prabhupada, your business, everything burned out. Everything is gone, all papers. He's laughing. He's telling, I'm giving you sad news, you're laughing. He's telling, when Krishna is very happy at the time, akinchana gochara. Everything was taken out. So I'm very happy that Krishna is showing mercy on me. So he was not upset. So I'm not telling you to act like that, but he's telling that sometime when Krishna wants you to go back home, back to Godhead, something we are so attached that it's been snatched out. Jugupsitam, one word is used. We cannot be abominable like a dogs to go and do the Shudra work. But nowadays, everybody is doing a Shudra work only, We are doing work in the office. Office is the Shudra only. And the person to whom we are working, multinational corporation, the top CEO, he is a dog eater, womanizer, everything. So what can be done? We cannot help it. We cannot, without work, we cannot do. But at least if we get connected to Prabhupada's movement, we will understand that where we are and what we should do and how we can go back to God. So there are Vedanta Sutra, Brahma Sutra. So everything is required to learn, and the Vedas are very much important. Though we are, so the Prabhupada is citing here that Bhagavatam is important because that is the biggest Purana. But the other Purana is also not bad. But if you cover Bhagavatam, it's covering everything. So Sarva Veda Mayo, 15th chapter, 15th verse, Vedesya Sarve Rahame Vedya Vedanta Krit Veda Vedya Chaham. That Sarvasya Chaham Ridhisannimishta Mattas Vitir Jnanam Apohanam Cha. Krishna is telling that I am only giving you the remembrance and forgetfulness, and from all the Vedas I am to be learned, and I am the end of Veda and beginning of Veda, Vedanta Sutra. So agricultural revolution was there, and so Srila Prabhupada is called, there was one disciple called Jagadguru Swami, and he left ISKCON after Prabhupada left his body, and he joined Sridhar Swami. He got reinitiated as Narsingha Swami. And after that, he left Sridhar Swami and he started Narsingha Gaudiya Math. So Sridhar Swami said, see, the one who has left Prabhupada, how can he become another Prabhupada? So Prabhupada, many people joined and left and all. So those who leave Prabhupada, they cannot get anything better than Prabhupada. There is Badarayan Sutra, and you can see how Prabhupada's, one of his disciples, which is Kirtida Mataji, Radhanath Maharaj disciple in Mumbai, Chowpatty, that Prabhu's name is Vrishabhanu Prabhu. His wife's name is Kirtida Sundari Mataji, and his daughter's name is Radharani Devidasi, and their son-in-law is Shyam Sundar, and the Radharani's brother's name is Siddham Saka. So Radhanath Maharaj gave all the names of Radharani's family. So this Kirtida Mataji and Vrishabhanu Prabhu, they used to come to our house in Mumbai. I'm telling this in 2005, when my father left his body. And they started counseling and Bhakti Viksha. Mataji is so humble, selflessly serving. So Mataji got around 300 devotees, and my mother used to nicely cook nice chapatis and everything, and chas. It was near a Hanuman Mandir in Chembur. So the devotees started pouring in. And that Mataji got cancer. Kirtida Mataji. So their whole family is Krishna conscious. And Mataji said, I am not the body, I am the soul. Like Bhakti Vishamba Maharaj. So then Mataji's end days came. She became slim, and the doctor has told that she can leave the body anytime. So one day she told Vaishyas Prabhu, can Radhanath Maharaj come home? I want to have his blessing. That was actually a Saturday. Radhanath Maharaj had come, and Radhanath Maharaj blessed her. He gave a peacock feather and he gave Nasimha mala and Ganga water he poured in the mouth, and he chanted one round with Kirtida Mataji. And then she was watching the deities and she was touching the feet of Guru Maharaj and told Guru Maharaj, please help me that I इतना तो करना स्वामी जब प्राण तन से निकले गोविंद नाम लेके इतना तो करना स्वामी जब प्राण तन से निकले. That is, and please help me Maharaj, at the time of leaving the body I should be able to tell the holy name of Krishna. So next day after Mangalarti, Mataji finished 16 rounds and they were going to read Bhagavatam, and as they were reading Bhagavatam, Mataji was telling, call Radharani, call Shyam Sundar. Her son-in-law is a doctor. He's Sunil actually. So they are in Sion. So they were all staying together only. So daughter, son-in-law, grandson, their son, Sridham Sakha, all were standing. Mataji saw their deities. And Mataji told Hare Krishna, bye, thank you everybody. I'm so thankful that our Guru Maharaj came yesterday and blessed me. Now I'm going to leave. You should not cry. All the 13 days, when you're doing the Antim Samskar, you must read more Bhagavatam so that my Atma will remain in this house for 13 days. I can hear full Bhagavatam and go back home to back God. Like she's going for some flight, she told, bye. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. She left the body. So, such a wonderful going back home. Prabhupada is so wonderful that we are getting confidence that if we follow the Guru and Gauranga, we can go back home back. Same thing happened to our Jayadvaita Maharaj disciple who was in Vrindavan, who left his body just a few months back, last Kartik Mahina. So, he was chanting and Jayadvaita Maharaj had come and he told, now you're not well, you have breathing problem, you can chant less. I will tell Prabhupada that you chant 6 rounds or 5 rounds.
Kadam Kanan Maharaj.
Kadam Kanan Maharaj. Thank you. Kadam Kanan Maharaj. Thank you very much. So he told Guru Maharaj, don't make me lazy. Till I go, I must complete my account. The last day, when he was chanting, he was having breathing problem. But he somehow he finished in 6 hours, 16 mala. And he told Guru Maharaj, just give me your blessings and let me keep looking at your face. And his Guru Maharaj looking at his face, he was chanting, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. So these are all live examples that Krishna will definitely support if you are in Sanga. See, the Bhaktisangha is such a great exemplary thing. We are always together, morning, evening, night. So like that. So when he left his body, Jayadvaita Maharaj, on one eye he was crying and he was laughing. So everybody said, your disciple is there and you are laughing. He's telling, Bhaktisangha Thakur has told that out of all my disciples, one disciple going back to Godhead, I have passed my exam. So I have only, Jayadvaita Maharaj initiated only one person. He didn't want many disciples. After that, I don't know if he did or not. So when his disciple went back home, he was very happy, laughing. So from the eyes, he was smiling, and that water which was coming, that was actually a sweet water. And immediately after that, he cried. Oh, he cried. And from the left side, hot was coming, water. That is the material, because he lost his disciple. Bodily, he lost his son. So material crying is hot and salty. Spiritual crying is Ananda Bhashpa. It is cool and sweet. So these are all great things we are seeing lively in our life. So few important points I want to tell, that if we have to do our devotional service properly, then we should know that in Vrindavan, even the birds, the cocoon, crane, they're all chirping in the morning, and suddenly when bumblebee comes, and the cuckoo is stopping. Actually, cuckoo's sound is better than the bumblebee, but the cuckoo says, no. I think bumblebee is nicely telling Bhagavatam and chanting properly and listen. The material world, everybody want to have their own, they want to become big. But in the spiritual world, they want others to become big and they want to become servant. See, we are all servant, no? So whether he is senior or junior, you become the junior most. Our Guru Maharaj, whenever he goes to Bangladesh, many beggar will come. Apni ke kone bhakta holen? How did he become devotee? Ami bhakta. Ekhone hoyni, chesta korchi. I have not become devotee. I am trying to become devotee. Japa Maharaj is telling at this age. So he says, Ami apna ki kore seva korbo? How can he serve you? So the mood should be always that you make others to do and you be down. This is pure humility. The material world, it is actually donkeys. We are always proud, carrying so many things. And we fall. The Vaikuntha, let others be glorified, then Krishna will glorify us. When you make others to be glorified, Krishna will watch and Krishna will be happy. Clap. Pass ho gaya, yes, passed. So this should be the consciousness. The Vaikunthas, all the flowers, they are all telling, we are nothing. Tulsi Malani is the best. Actually, rose flower is bigger, is better, though more smell. But everybody is telling Tulsi is the best. So like that, Makarand and Vaikuntha and Kundala and Gulab, Naga Pushpa. So what is selfless service? We want to see, when we want to fulfill our bodily needs, we want to eat chapatis, 4 chapatis. Craving is more. That is, craving is more than necessary. When we see chapati, we want to eat 12, but we can eat only 4. But the craving, that is a material craving. For pleasure, when we get pleasure, we want greed. We want more and more pleasure. And mental need. I want to be loved. I want to be loved. I want love. So want to be more and more loved. We say nobody loves me. So this is the space of body and mental life, pleasure and love. So but the need of the soul is, I want to give my love to others. I want to serve Krishna and I want everyone to love Krishna. So when the soul's need is satisfied, automatically the body and mental need will be satisfied. So how to capture the monkey? We are attached to the material world. We must hold to Krishna. So automatically this monkey will jump to that and will become Krishna conscious. I want to become sincere. Then you should ask, why you want to become sincere? Because I want to improve my chanting. Why? Because if I chant better, attentively, and awareness and attentiveness will bring absorption. Then I want to go back to it. Why we should go back to God? Because there is interruption in the material world, disruption in the material world, and distraction in the material world. That's why I want to go back home. When you go deep, asking question, why? Then the question for how to become sincere. Become sincere. Prabhupada Maharaj says, how to become truthful? Become truthful. How to overcome attachment of wealth? How to overcome, give up attachment, leave attachment. How not to do it? Uddhav Gita is telling repentance of sense gratification, then happily do bhakti, then cultivate faith in Guru, then become good disciple, discipline over sense gratification. 5th one, repentance, whatever we have done, aparad. So I'll just conclude. I will tell one thing because this is Radharani's month. Sukadeva Goswami wrote full Bhagavatam, but he did not use the name of Radharani because if he says, if I tell Radha once, I'll become unconscious. If I become unconscious, then Parikshit Maharaj got only 7 days. For 1 month, he won't wake up. So he wrote only once, Aradhanam the Sarvesham Vishnu Aradhanam. Only once he used the Radharani's name. So Rupa Goswami, in his Tavamala, he wrote one sloka, full 4-lane sloka, only Radha's name, but glorifying Krishna. Dhare dhara dhara dhuram ram. Dhara dhara dhurarudham. Dhira dhir ara radhadi rodam radha dhuram dharam. You can see only dhara, dhare, radha, radha, dhura, dhura. Because this is name of the Radha, he has glorified Krishna. Govardhan. Govardhan glorification is to Radha's name. Dhare dhara dhara dharam. Dhara dhara dhura rudam. Dhira dhir ara radhadi. Rodam radha dhuram dharam. Dhare dhara dhara dharam means Krishna is dhare. He is holding. He is standing on the earth and holding dhare dhara dhara. Dharam. He is holding the Govardhan in the left hand, small finger. Dhara dhara dhura rudam. And then he is holding the mountain and covering the rains not to come and make the Brajavasis wet. Dhara dhara dhura rudam. Dhira dhira radhadi. And Radharani is telling about how Dhira is her lover, Krishna. Rodam radha dhuram dharam. That my boss, Krishna, is the most beautiful, most attractive. How? Dhuram dharam. Dhuram dharam means fantastic. So, when you hear this sloka, Krishna is happy because full Radha's name has come. And Radharani is happy because Krishna's glorification is done through her name. The translation is, on the hill, earnest Radharani worshipped the Supreme Lord, Govardhan, who lifted Govardhana hill, Krishna lifted. Checked the great rains. The rains could not come. And stopped the anguish of the devotees. The devotees very worried. And Indra made the rain. So Krishna, by holding for 7 days and 7 nights, he made everybody happy. So this is what in Goloka Krishna is ready to give selflessly for us. On the hill of Srimati Radharani, worship the Supreme Lord, who is Giri Govardhan, who is holding the great Govardhana hill on his left hand, small finger, for 7 days and 7 nights, for increasing the pleasure of the gopis, to save the gopis from the rains of Indra. Krishna saves all the Brajavasis from the downpour of rain. Radharani is telling this whole Govardhan Katha. Radharani says that the Leela performed by the hero boss leader Krishna is Dhuram Dharam. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna. Sorry, I was little late. I think I am 10 minutes late.
Hare Krishna. Thank you. Thank you so much, Prabhuji, for this very nice, enthusiastic class. It was very helpful. So many pastimes, so many shlokas you shared. Thank you, Prabhuji. And we will go for question and answer session.
Questions, yes.
Yes, Prabhu. I request Preeti Vilasini Mataji, you can please ask your question. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu, please accept.
Hare Krishna Mataji, so nice to see you after so many yugas.
Hope you're doing well, Prabhu. Thank you so much for such a beautiful class filled with realizations, practical life lessons, and also stories of great devotees who have exhibited these wonderful qualities of a Vaishnava. Thank you so much, Prabhu. It was a very engaging class. We are very grateful for your association.
Thank you. You're all gopis. You're all blessing me. I'm able to talk. You're not well or what? I could see that you are little not well or something.
I'm fine.
Okay.
She is having a walk outside and it's cold. It's very cold outside.
Oh.
Yes, Shama, very much.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Nice to see.
Hare Krishna. Shama Gauranga Mataji, you can please ask your question.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, please accept.
Hare Krishna, my mother. You are my mother.
Thank you so much, Prabhuji. Very, very wonderful class and very practical. Means we say like whenever we go somewhere out, we should look around what's going on, and like that, you know everything what's going on there in India and all over the world, and how people they are degrading, like especially Brahmanas. And they call themselves Brahmana. It's very practical, Prabhuji. You were saying, like, they use that Janeo to scratch their back. That's it.
Sorry. People will take it bad.
Yeah. It's very true. Exactly whatever you said, it's exactly like that, Prabhuji.
Mate, they are hanging this one after scratching, like putting on the top, on the nail. They're not putting it there. Only when they
Yes,
go, they want
yes,
to show I'm a
yes.
Brahmin.
Yeah, I saw one Brahmana, they were having puja, and say you have Janeva, say I have, and then he brought it from somewhere and put it on top of the t-shirt like
Set.
that. On top of that.
They don't know the value,
like that.
importance.
They don't have. Yeah, it's like, so many bad concepts they have. Like they think that we should not teach our children all Bhagavad Gita and all that. We say we should teach, and they
So
say
sad.
no, we should not teach. They have to go to school and they need to learn all these things. So don't teach them all this, like that they say.
But Bhaktisangha is doing, you are trying. Vilta Mother, so many
Yes,
children
Prabhu,
being
yes,
taught.
very great
I'm
job.
so happy.
Thank you.
I'm so proud of you, Mataji. You come
I'm
to
so
India and teach
grateful
also.
to all the Bhaktisangha devotees. They are doing such a great job teaching children. So nice.
I want to become a student of Bhaktisangha. I want to join.
We are all students of Bhaktisangha, Prabhuji. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mataji. Thank you for the opportunity. Whenever you will call, I will never say no because I like Bhaktisangha.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Thank you for coming on the call and giving your association. Thank
No
you
thanks.
so much.
मैं अपना घर का हूँ. No thanks required. It's my duty. You are my mother. Oh, class करो. I'll do it. I'm there always for you. मुझे कभी ठुकरा नहीं. Don't leave me. कभी छोड़. Don't leave me, Mataji, please. मैं आपका हूँ. आप लोग का हूँ. That's.
Hare
Thank you.
Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Balram Prasad Prabhu has raised his hand.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Dandavat
Hare
pranam,
Krishna,
all glories to
Prabhu.
Srila Prabhupada. I used to be a regular one, but nowadays I'm kind of on and off. Prabhuji, your classes, your enthusiasm is, I don't know how to get the enthusiasm like you. So I feel that you're breathing in Krishna conscious, the way you speak, the way you give the lectures, and so enthusiastic. So
I'm an actor. I'm a good actor, Prabhu. I'm an actor.
No, at least I'll also become a good actor like you. That's okay. So how do you keep up this enthusiasm, Prabhu? What happens is, in due course of time, when we join in Krishna ISKCON, right? That maybe certain months and year we'll be very, very enthusiastic to do everything, and slowly it'll come down, but then up and down, up and down. But the enthusiasm what we had first in the beginning, we don't have that enthusiasm now. So is that because of my offending Vaishnavas, or what is the reason, Prabhu? Just thought of asking that, because you are very enthusiastic. I want to keep up that. I'm very inspired the way you are doing. So if you can share few thoughts, that will be great.
Very, very, very good, Prabhu. I can see your face. I'm able to see you. Balram Prasad, I would like to see you, Prabhu.
I'm not I cannot show my
Okay.
face right
No
now.
problem, no problem. Some other day.
Yes, Prabhuji.
It's a very good question, Prabhu. Actually, my Guru Maharaj has given my name as Sukhakara Krishna Das. So he told me, Sukh karne Krishna wale ka das. So Sukhakar Krishna is always Sukhakar. He want to make everybody happy. So he told, we are not Krishna, but you are a Das. But your name has been Sukhakar Krishna Das. So you always try to motivate, always tell good about others. Don't tell bad about anything. If I tell about Vinza Gandhi Mother, say, oh, she's wonderful. So every time she's there with the children, with the elders, with her daughter, every time. So I have to see only good points in her. And Shamagori Mataji, arranging so many Brajari Prabhu, he's there. Every time she's searching people and bringing them on board. Priti Vilas Mataji, such nice classes she gives. Like that, we should always find good points. But in the material world, if there are 9 good points, 1 bad point, oh, 1 more point, oh, Prabhu late aata hai, theek nahi, Prabhu gadbad hai kuch. Always they find the fault, not good. Itne अच्छे quality usse nahi bol rahe. We know I am not good, but you are motivating me. Aap itne enthusiastic ho. I am just trying to Because utsaha nischay dharya tat karma parvatna sangatyago sato vitit shadbir bhaktir prasiddhati. If I am not also crying, I am trying to cry. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna. Cry to cry. But in the house, they will see you become mad. इसको पागल खाने में डालने के because घर की मुर्गी दार बराबर. When my wife and all say, hey, Papa will always keep shouting like this 24 hours. So we should not get annoyed also. Because they have got the right to talk whatever they want. But Guru Maharaj just told that always be motivating. Even if you are in a sad mood, but when you talk, you should not say, problem hai Prabhu, mandir abhi tak bana nahi. I should not say all these things to them. I should, because whatever our situation is, it is our own fault. And you told sometimes it is good, bad. It is because our sadhana is not correct. We are not able to chant properly. We are not listening or chanting properly. And we are not reading Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavad. We are not attending classes. And we are finding fault with someone, devotee, non-devotee. Don't find fault with anybody. Whatever is there, you say that it's mine. Anything good, Krishna, your mercy. Anything bad, it is me. So please help me to somehow able to go through this suffering. That strength you give me, like that you can ask. So you don't worry, Prabhu. You will always get it. But try to make the sadhana proper. I'm not expert and all. But if you chant properly, Prabhu, you will be always enthusiastic. When you don't chant, when you don't read, when you don't have Vaishnava association, down ho jata hai. Battery charger is chanting. Ready to charge the battery. So chanting is sabka base hai. वो बराबर हो जाएगा तो everything will fall in time. So sleep in time, get up in time. See, Vinita Gandhi chants, I feel so happy. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare. Perfect chanting she does. I just put it only to hear her chant. So very good, Prabhu, very good question. You are from which part of India, Balaram Prabhu?
I am from Chicago, Prabhu.
You are a US person?
Yes.
Oh, I thought you were an Indian, Balaram Prasad Das. So,
yes, Prabhu. So, I'm your god brother as well. Hare Krishna.
Oh, Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Prabhu. Very, very happy, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thanks.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Please accept my humble obeisances. Thank you so much, Prabhu, for encouraging all of us. Thank you for the beautiful class. Very grateful to you. Hare Krishna.
You are the most enthusiastic. Most. Every time you are there, here, there, everywhere, morning, night, midnight, 2 o'clock, afternoon, 2 o'clock, you are there. I don't know, you don't sleep at all, I think, 24 hours. And your daughter also is becoming like, slowly. She's also trying to come in the same footstep. Mahajanena Gatasta Pantha.
Prabhupada and Guru Maharaj Prabhuji following their footstep, and with their blessings we were able to do. Hare Krishna. Thank you.
Fantastic, Mataji. Thank you, Mataji.
Prabhuji, thank you so much, Prabhuji, for such a wonderful, enthusiastic class. I always have this question, what Balram Prasad Prabhuji asked, how you are enthusiastic always in Krishna consciousness. Because as Prabhuji said also, initially we have that enthusiasm, but as the days pass, it gets reduced. And when we get criticism or all those things are happening in our path of Krishna consciousness, right? So that time a bit it is reduced, but still, by the mercy of all the devotees and by the mercy of the Lord, and here, since we are hearing Bhagavatam, even if we go down, still we can come back. So that guarantee is there in this path of consciousness. So thank you so much, Prabhuji, for being an example for all of us, and please keep coming on the call and give us this enthusiasm. Spread your enthusiasm for us.
You are also wonderful devotee, Mata. Every time I see you give questions and answers and summarization, you're doing a very wonderful seva to Bhaktisangha. So Bhaktisangha is my Golok Vrindavan. Whenever I come here, I'm going to Golok Vrindavan. Chamugar Mata ekdam Uchchakoti Brahman cheese.
No, Prabhuji, I am learning from devotees like you, Prabhuji. I am not anywhere. I am behind everybody.
I'm your son, no. I'm your son, so how can you learn from me? I'm your beta. You're my mother.
Beta can be like Kapil Dev, Prabhuji. Can teaching everything.
So nice to see all of you, all Brajavasis, Manjaris. Shama Manjari and Vinita Manjari and Anita Manjari.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Prabhuji, for this very, very contagious, enthusiastic class. So many pastimes you shared, so many real-time events you asked Kirtida Mataji and all that. So it is so much inspiring and encouraging to be in the path of Krishna consciousness and progress. Thank you so much, Prabhuji, for your valuable time and association. So there are
You want me to
Keep
sing one
remembering
song?
us, Prabhuji. Keep
No, I am always
remembering
there.
us and keep us in your
Yes,
prayers,
yes,
Prabhuji.
Prabhuji, you can sing one.
I'm a dog in the hands of Shama Gurmati. Whenever she calls, I'll come. मैं आपका कुत्ता हूँ. I'll sing that song. You want me to sing Namami Ishwaram because this is Kartik Mela getting over?
Okay, Prabhuji.
That's a very good song for all of us, no? Everybody knows, but फिर भी और एक बार revision हो जाएगा. Namamishwaram Sachidananda Rupam Lasat Kundalam Gokule Brajamanam Yeshoda Bhiulu Kaladavamanam Paramrishtamathyanta Todrita Gopya Rudanta Muhurnetra Yugma Mrijantam Taram Bhoja Yugmena Satanka Nitram Mugu Swasa Kampatri Rekha Kakanta Pita Graivam Damodaram Bhakti Baddha Iti Drikswalila Bhi Ananda Kunde Swagosham Nimajjanta Makyapayantam Tadiye Shitane Shur Bhakter Jitatvam Puna Prematastam Satavriti Bandi Varam Deva Mokshamna Mokshavadhim Va Nachanyam Rene Gambarichadapiha Idam Teva Purnatha Gopala Balam Tada Mimanasyam Virasanti Manyai Idam Te Mukambojam Atyanta Nilet Ritam Kundalai Snigdharataicha Gopya Mugusimbitam Binda Raktadharambe Manasya Virashamalam Lakshalaber O Deva Damodar Ananta Vishnu Prasiddha Prabho Dukkha Jalabdi Magnam Kripa Drishti Vrishyati Dinam Batanu Grihani Chama Magnya Medakshi Drishyat Kuveratma Jaubadha Mutavayadvat Swaya Muchitav Bhakti Bhajav Kritav Cha Katha Prema Bhaktin Swakam Me Prayacha Namokya Graho Me Shri Damodariha Namaste Sudhamne Pura Dipti Dhamne Svadiya Dharaya Tha Vishwasya Dhamne Namo Radhikaya Twadhiya Priyaya Namo Nantalilaya Devaya Tubhyam Namo Radhikaya Twadhiya Priyaya Namo Nantalilaya Devaya Tubhyam Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Jaya Damodara Jaya Makan Chora Jaya Damodara Jaya Makan Chora Damodara Jaya Makan Chora Jaya Damodara Jaya Makan Chora Jaya Radha Damodara Radhe Yashoda Damodara Radhe Damodar Lila Jaya Kartik Maina Jaya Damodar Lila Jaya Kartik Maina Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada गुरुदेवा जय गुरुदेवा जय गुरुदेवा जय गुरुदेवा नित्य गौरा हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल नित्य गौर हरि बोल। दामोदर लीला की जय, दामोदर महीना की जय, कार्तिक महीना की जय, राधा दामोदर की जय, यशोदा नित्य गौर सिद्धार्थ हरि हरि बोल। भक्ति संगा जपा ग्रुप की जय हो। हरे
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much, Prabhuji. Thank you so much for all this wonderful.
हरे कृष्णा।
song and
वांछा कल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्येव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो
वैष्णवेभ्यो
नमः।
नमो नमः।
अनंत कोटि वैष्णव
वैष्णव
वृंद
वृंद
की
की
जय।
जय जय। सुखाकर प्रभु की
गुरु महाराज
जय।
नमोदर गुरु महाराज की जय।
राधे राधे
गौरंगा
जय।
नित्यानंद
राधे राधे
नित्यानंद गौरंगा।